Hello there, you're looking at the comic block box for February 2016. Now, I'm slightly disappointed having got this box, although it's in good condition, because Comic Block was advertising the new larger version of the box with perhaps slightly deceptive advertising, suggesting that you'd get the larger box with the term grandfathered, and I suspect what they were trying very hard to say was that people who subscribed this month would get the grandfathered box next month, but I really don't read the advertising having quite said that. Anyway, putting that to one side, this is a box. It's a normal size box, presumably for the last time. Well packaged, arrived well in the UK. It's got information at the top, which I try and avoid reading to not give the game away. It's medium weight, so I suspect there's nothing too exciting in here other than the normal stuff, which is 3 comics, a t-shirt and a collectible, but they do tend to be quite good. I've cut through, let's have a look inside. I have seen some spoilers, I think. When I say spoilers, I mean the releases in advance to tell you what's going to be inside the box, but I really can't remember what was in there. So let's start off with the t-shirt, clearly inspired by Batman there. Looks actually pretty nice. So they do have very good t-shirts inside this box. Nice black background, multiple colours there, great heart there, lots of other information, and it all gels together quite well, the different melding effect on that t-shirt. So pretty good t-shirt, good start, and now the main bits. This must be the collectible, tiny item if it is. A POW badge, comic box pin. Well, I think you know if you watch my videos what I tend to think of getting badges. Obviously it's very Batman inspired by the, was it 1960s TV series version, the Adam West one. But it's just a nice badge, although I think it's a little bit of a cop-out if that is a collectible. Maybe there's something else inside. Well, let's have a quick count up. We've got 1, 2, 3 comics, so it looks unlikely. And the first one is Hellboy Winter Special. So clearly we're into Hellboy this month. It's bagged. There's a board in there. Unfortunately, it's one of these awful bags that you have to cut open to get inside. So we can't tell too much about it, but it's got lots of author names written on there. It has got a comic book logo at the bottom as well, so it's either an exclusive cover or an exclusive collection of Hellboy from previous issues, which happened before, Dark Horse. We'll move straight on to the second one, which is also Hellboy. So there you go, we're going to do well from Hellboy this month, which is a character I've never read before. Slightly smaller set of authors on the side. This is Hellboy and something and blank underneath, 1953, 30 years. So is this a reprint of a traditional issue? Maybe, who knows, Beyond the Fences. Again, similar kind of bagging and boarding to the other comic. So we'll put that to one side. And then the final item in the box, yeah, we can retrieve this, other than information cards, is Deadpool and the Mercs for Money #1. Now, I have already received this in another box, albeit with a different cover, so quite which cover this one is, who knows, whether this is the main cover or not. At least this one is bagged and boarded, and we can even retrieve the comic to look inside without too much difficulties. That's one plus to having Marvel do these. So the interesting thing is it seems a very thick comic, and it's because it's going to have Spidey #1 in the second half of it. Yeah, this is the #1, April 2016, released early February from what I remember from the other version of it. It is sort of well-drawn, interesting series. Is it something like 7 Deadpool series about now? Huge number there. And if we scroll past Deadpool and these various adverts inside, it's quite out. And then they also in the second half have Spidey #1, which I believe from investigating this one is now they've got the all different universe. This is imagining what the Spider-Man stories would have been like had that universe already been in effect or something like that. Anyway, it's designed to be people who are more like the Peter Parker who was going through all his teenage turmoils and troubles. So an interesting enough book anyway. All these #1s, of course, arriving now. It's a good time for Marvel. So let's look And what we've got, comic book is evolving, so the new bigger comic block is presumably coming next month, but the current subscribers are grandfathered into the comic block at the original price. So it's an interesting technique then, that if you're already a subscriber you get the old price, but you get the bigger box, which I presume is going to be the same size as the boxes for the other Geek items. So let's look at the information cards. So the main item then is considered to be this Hellboy Winter Special. We've got it here. The card says, a massive one-shot, Dark Horse has assembled a massive and impressively talented creative team there to give tales in the book which lead right into the upcoming issues of Hellboy. And yeah, comic block exclusive. I presume the exclusive means the cover, but who knows, as opposed to the whole book. Be interesting to find out. I'll find that out for review. We've also got the Hellboy and the BPRD 1953 Beyond the Fences #1, which is here. And it says it's a double dose of Hellboy, and using traditional artists, etc. I presume this means this is in the style of the 1953 Hellboy, but again, we'll find out for you. The Deadpoy Mercs for Money #1. It's the first issue in a limited series, which I know a bit about because I've already got it with another cover. There. The Pow Pin accompanied a vicious strike to a villain's face in comics and the 1960 Batman series. Yeah, I suppose it was in comics as well. And finally, the Shirt Punch t-shirt. We've got the Joker, No Laughing Matter. Of course, it is an exclusive. Very nice t-shirt design. So 3 comics, 1 pin, there, a t-shirt. Not too bad for comic block. Not quite what I expected this month, but that's the way these boxes go. As we get Geek Mystery boxes sent to your door every month. Do check out the full review on geeksubscriptionbox.com, along with a whole load more stuff that I hope will be of interest to you. Thanks for watching.